Good morning, everyone. I'm having some coffee and going over YouTube and Facebook, like I do. And I came across on Facebook a meme for what was it? The Millennial Anti-Theft Device, which is a millennial anti-theft device for a car, which is a stick shift. Because millennials don't know stuff. That's funny, right? Millennials don't know stuff. And it always brings me back to, ignorance. But I believe it was Plato that was saying way back when that the adoption of writing and putting ideas onto paper with words and storing them was going to make people stupid. They won't remember things anymore, and they won't be able to function because everything is written down instead of having to remember it and use your brain. It was going to make your brain stop working. Uh, books. Books were going to make your brain stop. This is Plato, back in the day, uh, was criticizing the next generation's use of superior technology. Uh, and that's kind of my beef, and that's kind of how I see much of society, unfortunately, seems to be part of that mindset of human beings in general. Society, the program of culture, uh, is is the general human establishment. Culture, and Terence McKenna pointed this out often, that culture is not your friend. Culture wants the status quo to remain the same. Uh, so when I see these memes about millennials being lazy, being stupid, not knowing how to write cursive, for fuck's sake, because they don't write cursive, uh, that they're stupider, that that's what's dumbing America down, as if that's what's dumbing America down, that they don't know how to drive a stick shift. Uh, if you're not a millennial, if you're older, I could criticize you for not knowing how to churn your own butter, or weave a basket, or uh, build a house out of logs that you there's countless technologies that the average person today has no idea how to do, because we've moved the fuck on from uh, using wood mallet and chisel and a grinding stone. We're, we're not ever going to do that again. We now have automated factories, and instead of paperback books where you have to have a luggage to get to your classes, you have a tablet or a laptop which has every book, or a cell phone. Um, we don't have to remember things like phone numbers anymore, uh, which is a little disturbing, I have to admit. But only if you lose your phone, or if you lose your technology, and not remembering your phone number, and being kind of lost with if your phone breaks, is usually the least of your worries. Our phones, our personal electronic devices, are not even phones anymore. So to criticize, my beef is criticize people that criticize millennials for not knowing how to do stuff. It is funny uh, to poke fun at the new generation that doesn't know how to do something that last generation just took for granted and were able to do because they had to. But I suppose a challenge for the older generations, and I can't even consider myself a millennial, but I'm in between. But for the older generations, you think it's funny that they can't drive stick shift, huh? Okay. Well, when there's a virus or your computer crashes or your video card burns out, fix it yourself. Good luck. Peace.